Can you hold these? I'm going to pull a couple Nancy signs out from the bottom and put them closer to the top. Just hold this up. This way. So, we've got, I don't know, 40 signs and 10 or 11 locations where we're going to be putting signs. And so it's going to be a long day. We're probably going to have 4 or 5 days like today. Okay. You said 11 walker signs?
Yeah.
But this is good. This is going to get the word out. Every time somebody goes driving by, they're going to see the names of Republican candidates. And lots of times they don't see those in the mainstream media on TV with commercials or whatever. This is our way here in Monroe County to get the word out, to get Republicans used to the names that they're going to vote for on November.
There's 11 walkers. So we got to stop. Really cool. I like it. We try to put something together, you know. Still want more?
Yeah. Unless you want to drive with you want to drive with me?
Yeah.
So where are we going now?
We are going to the office, and we're going to pick up some Sean Duffy yard signs and big signs, and then we're going to head out Highway 21 over by Fort McCoy. I don't really pay too much attention to the Democrats that are running. I work hard to make sure Republicans win their elections. And here we are at the office.
What does mean a GOP?
It's the Grand Old Party. Nowadays, we sometimes call it the Great Opportunities Party.
Okay.
So one of the things that we do is we have to wait, because a lot of our signs we put up are in fields. And a lot of the fields still have a lot of corn and soybeans and other crops in them. And so we're not able to put our signs up until those good, hardworking Republicans harvest their crops. And so up here on the left is a place where my dad helped me put up signs 2 years ago. And he's probably not going to be able to put up signs again this year. He's going to be 87 on his birthday in November, but he might come out and drive around with me as I put up signs. They had the grand opening of the new business park in Sparta, and Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Clayfish was able to break away from her duties to come and say a few words and help with the ribbon cutting ceremony, as did our local assembly person for the 70th Assembly District, Nancy Vandermeer, and then the mayor of Sparta was also there. And so it was a very nice event, and it was attended also by many of the business people from the Sparta area, to include some of the new tenants that are going to be putting in facilities that are going to be brand new and help their businesses grow, and bring jobs and other value to Monroe County. So that was a pretty exciting time. I think there's going to be at least 200 jobs that are new jobs that are coming into the community as a result of this business park. So I would agree with that, and it's probably going to be more than that. There's a company called Brooks Equipment that sells big John Deere excavators and things like that's going in, and they're going to employ quite a few people all by themselves. But an extra 200 good paying jobs in Monroe County is a good thing.
So what this means, in my opinion, is under President Donald Trump, the business is growing. It's a lot of.
I was talking to the owner of Brooks Equipment, who's going to be one of the major investors in that business park, and he said that he's never seen the economy grow like this. We had, over the last 8+ years, a very stagnant economy, and you look around now and there's building and construction and remodeling and all kinds of this all throughout the Monroe County and throughout the state and throughout the country. It's an amazing transformation to a country that had a malaise, sort of like the malaise that was affecting our country before Ronald Reagan became our president. And now we have people that are encouraged that we have a federal government that's going to reduce regulation and improve the business environment and provide opportunities for young people to get ahead. And maybe some of those young people who may have been sitting on the sideline because it was too hard to get a job, staying maybe in their parents' basement, are now going to get motivated to get a job and improve their livelihood. Mr. Obama once said, "You didn't build that." Well, the heck, okay? You did build that. Usually it's the government that gets in the way of making your dreams, as opposed to enabling those dreams. And finally, we have a president that is taking away the barriers to success, and more power to him.
Yeah, but the president is criticized by the media.
Well, the president is criticized by the media because they are afraid of him. They never thought he was going to be elected president, and so the only way, according to Saul Alinsky's rules for radicals, you have left when you're losing is to ridicule. And that's what the mainstream media is doing. That's what Democratic politicians are doing. And it's amazing when he had liberal tendencies growing up, and I think he still has some liberal tendencies. They were all for him, and Mr. Trump did a lot of really good things for people without asking for any kind of recognition, and now the mainstream media won't give him credit for anything that he has done. There's been a lot of foreign diplomacy kinds of things, like getting NATO countries to... Whoops, we're coming to another stop here. So, I am gonna stay on the road, I think. David's trying to get